Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The coronavirus is going rampant. Everyone's freaking out. The media is fear-mongering, or are they? Everyone's saying it's not a big deal. It's a big deal. Everyone's freaking out. What should you do? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I have no idea, honestly. But I want to show you something pretty freaky that's going on right here in my little hometown. I live out in the middle of nowhere. I live in a farming community, and this is the last thing I ever expected to be going in right here in my hometown, and it's a little bit freaky. So today, I'm starting the vlog off like many vlogs. I'm headed over to Tyler's house. This time, not to do any work, but to have a little bit of fun. And I want to show you guys this freaky quarantine site that's going in somewhere in between my house and Tyler's house. And it's pretty bizarre. What I want to do is I want to hitch up my trailer, grab our Polaris Pro XP4, and take it over to Tyler's so that we can hit his little track. Well, it's not really a track, it's just a course that we've hit before. Unfortunately, I just dropped my Toyota Tacoma off at a shop to get some repairs done and get it ready for the wheeling season. And it had all of my gate keys on it. So, see that gate over there? I can't unlock it. See that trailer right there? That's the trailer I need. So it's gonna get a little bit weird. That's not good. I just got like smoke pouring out of here. That's not good at all. What was that? Oh, please don't burst into flames. I had like engine oil pressure, signal lights, smell of smoke, and a bunch of smoke coming out. I was just trying to drive up onto the trailer. What was that? That's not good. That was weird. I hope that was just the belt slipping. Smells like a belt, but that was not good. Not good at all. Wow, I mean, I wouldn't expect to do that. I was surprised it wasn't like spinning the tires or anything. Just put it up against this and you'd think it would normally just spin the tires, but it wasn't breaking loose or doing anything. That was weird, super weird. It smells like belt. Maybe we just blew a belt just like that. I don't know, that was bizarre. Loaded up a bunch of boxes. These are all parts for the RZR. I actually have quite a few more in the barn. I'm just gonna take this stuff for now because it doesn't all need to be at Tyler's shop. I'd like to be able to do some projects here at home, but of course, it'd be really nice if I had a real shop for myself. Hopefully the RZR's okay. I don't know. It smells like belt. Of course, these things have a CVT transmission and they have a lot of issues. Well, let me rephrase. CVT transmissions have a lot of issues. So what I'm assuming happened was I just put the front tires against the trailer and started pushing, and the belt or the clutch never actually really spun up enough to grab. It was just spinning on the edge of the belt and caused it to heat up. But what I don't understand is why I now have all sorts of indicators on the dash, like a check engine indicator. I'm really hoping that by pressure washing it the other day, I didn't somehow get water down inside the intake. I don't really know. I don't know what happened there. That was not good, but on our way. This place is in between Tyler and I's house. It used to be some kind of correctional facility for dangerous people, like clinically insane or something like that. Check it out. So like it's this big old insane asylum, and it's been unused for quite a while. Every once in a while there's a little bit of cars parked in the parking lot. I think they use it for unruly kids or something like that. But recently I noticed a whole bunch of activity outside. And I started looking into it, and lo and behold, it has become the quarantine site for the entire state for the coronavirus. Look at this. We've got all sorts of news teams out now. All sorts of RVs, porta potties. All those people living in there have the coronavirus right there in those RVs. How crazy is that? So to fill everyone in, I live in Washington State, the first place in the United States to have a confirmed case of the coronavirus, the first state in the United States to have confirmed coronavirus deaths, and now I think we're up to 8 deaths, and I just heard there was 2 more. I couldn't figure out if they were in Washington State or not. So far, the coronavirus has only affected or immune compromised people, so elderly people, people that are already sick, people who are immunocompromised is what we're hearing. So, you know, how much of this should we worry about, and how much of it is just the media talking people up and freaking everyone out and selling a bunch of really good stories? Well, I don't know. You know, when influenza hit, I don't remember quarantine sites going up at old insane asylums. I don't remember anything like that. I don't remember firefighters being held quarantine in their departments. So I just, you know, it seems a little weird. So basically, I'm not putting this out to like exploit or even make fun of anyone that has the coronavirus. I think it's something we should take seriously and we should be cognizant of. Here we are, Tyler's house. All right, what's up, Tyler?
What's up?
We're gonna pretend that Tom wasn't even here.
Nope,
and
no Tom.
We just picked right back up.
He left. He didn't
left.
want to be on the camera.
Tom was here. He didn't want to be on the camera. Hey, tell us about the new truck you just bought.
Well, I ordered it. I haven't
Yes.
paid anything.
Oh, so it's free.
So we're gonna do a build on a 2020 F350 Tremor Edition.
Woo! That's so sick. So what I had a question, is it 2020? Because that's 2020, but it came out in 2019.
Yes.
Your Tremor, is it 2020 or 2021?
It is 2020, even though they released it late.
Weird.
Yeah.
Cool, but I like the number better, so that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool number. So I was just telling Tyler, I was filling him in on everything that went down with the Polaris. What are your first thoughts? What do you think it is? Initial
Belt. It's gotta be belt.
Okay.
Gotta be belt.
Differential diagnosis. What would be backup issue?
Backup?
Or what do you think? What's the differential diagnosis?
Oh, our differential. I can't. Maybe clutch. But it's all belt. It's got to be belt.
So I think belt, and if not belt, there is water in the engine from when I washed it. But there would have to be a lot of water to actually have an issue.
Yeah, it'd be real white.
It'd be real white.
White smoke.
It was pretty white.
Steamy. Oh.
It was.
Well, that could be. I didn't see it.
And it's all because of that freaking owl, man. This owl keeps shitting on all my toys, and it crapped. You can still see the remnants, the evidence left behind. This owl shit there, and I couldn't get it off, so I kept spraying it. And I was thinking that, yeah, so anyways, water might have got in there. But
I feel like it would smell worse if it was belt. I don't smell much right now, but I have a terrible sense of smell.
Well, it did smell pretty bad. It wore off. But if you smell right up around the vent there, the frog skin, it kind of smells like belt. Really get your nose.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Whew. Yeah, that smells like belt.
Okay. I think that if we roll around in the razor, I think it'll self-correct, self-healing.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
It sounds right.
Dude, look at that thing. Ah.
I'm digging the orange accents.
Me too.
The more I see it, that is the right way.
That looked so good. I haven't seen it in the light of day yet. So mean. Woo! So excited to have this thing back.
Got a big fucking thing in the middle.
Can you guys see that?
It's not funny.
Can you see that? Tyler just set the tripod down and it just went wham! Straight to ground. So we got some big old, that's like glass chips. That's like, that's really bad. Hey, don't apologize to me. Apologize to the audience. They're gonna They're gonna have to look at this for the next 3 months. I'm just kidding. Dang it, Will.
I mean, you can use my camera today.
We need a new lens.
I mean, don't ruin it, but
I'll use your camera. Sure.
You gotta be able to.
You gotta.
There's 2 big scratches in it.
There's just massive chunks missing from our lens. Where is it?
That is a giant chip.
Yeah, it really did. It just chipped right out of the lens. First the razor, now this? We can't even say that was an accident. That was not even on me.
I don't have a fancy name for dumb stuff that I do.
All right, well, let's get this thing off the trailer. Carry on. We'll carry on. I need to buy a new lens anyways. I'm hoping that if I just cruise around in the Polaris, it doesn't burst into flames. Do you have a fire extinguisher?
Probably somewhere.
Okay, these things are prone to catch fire because they're so hot. Check engine light, the attention light, and the power steering light on. I don't know, so what I read was that can happen, and what you need to do is just go cruise around at 4,000 RPMs, and it's supposed to go away on its own. Everything else seems normal, right? Okay, so we're gonna check the belt out, because it just feels weird. I don't know, maybe it's just... The thing is, what's weird is if the belt was broken, it wouldn't drive at all. But it's driving, it just feels clunky. I can smell it.
Ready?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, I missed one.
Dang it!
Just kidding.
Ready? I'm ready.
Looks fine.
Everything looks perfecto. It stinks though.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it rubbed some.
Oh, it's like it's got like a shape to
Yeah,
it.
you've got some rubber down here.
Definitely burnt it. It's got like a beveled edge.
Yeah.
Like a beveled edge to it now. Yeah, I think the clutch just needs to spin a little bit more to engage. It's weird. It's a weird shape now. It beveled the edge right down.
It's this, because that was beeping. Anybody know what that is?
No idea.
Huh. Okay.
That seems fine, but it's weird how it's got an edge to it now. I'm sure it's fine, but we should probably order a replacement. This is a Can-Am belt, and there's no, the edge is beveled. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, all these dash lights still on. We're gonna go cruise around and see if they go away on their own. I don't know. They might. The internet says they should. The internet's never wrong.
Never.
Never! We drove like all of like 30 feet and it went away. All of them, like one at a time, went away. So I think we're good. So we should do some launches. So our steering's still crooked from when I smashed into that log.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not easy on these things at all. Everything seems fine except for the steering is off, but that's been an ongoing thing since we did that.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah,
it's okay. I don't want to drop it.
That's been ongoing since we did that hydroplane and I hit that log, which was awesome, by the way.
Are you crying? So happy?
So happy. That thing's, the stance is just so aggressive and
It looks like a badger. Can it be the honey badger still? It does look like a badger.
yeah, it's the honey badger. Yeah. It's always the honey badger. Honey badgers are black and white, right? So
right.
I don't know why the gold because it was honey. I don't know. It's still
that's true. They are.
Yeah, that's the honey badger. It always will be. We have yet to name the Polaris. Really? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know.
You can't force it though. Honey badger just kind of came.
Honey badger just came naturally.
Yeah.
They're so different, right? They're both UTVs, but they're so different. I mean, the Can-Am, it's huge. It's massive. It's just super aggressive. It's just all about just the thrill of the ride. And the Polaris, it's refined. It's comfortable. It's like engineered to be just so smooth. It's crazy. It's just like this one, they produced it to give like the fastest lap times. This one, they just produced it to just be like the craziest and most aggressive. That's why it's kind of cool to have both, because two different uses.
Yeah, they're almost not a substitution for each other. Like
no, they're really not. Dude, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, this is the first one with the RZR.
First tour. I don't have any. Wow, this is so beat up. I'm just gonna run the same course, but I'm gonna take it a little chill at first.
Yep.
If this thing gets a little tippy, the tires really grip up well, so it doesn't slide like those.
Yeah, these things are super squared off and knobby. Yeah. Right on the corners.
Hella knobs. It is so smooth, like way smoother. The Can-Am, like it takes hits really well, but it kind of rattles you as you're driving. This thing just floats so smooth. So although it doesn't have the width, you can go through stuff. Like you can get pitched hard in the Can-Am, but this thing, when he hits a bump, it doesn't pitch because it just floats right over it because the suspension is just so smooth. Do you want to go for a ride and you can see how it feels?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's so nice. Sweet saucy chicken B-roll. I need chickens. So we're working on putting on the skid plates on this thing. one of the last few things we need to do. It still needs a passenger seat. It needs seat belts, and that's all I can think of. Come on, Tyler.
It's not getting in the hole.
Get in there.
Get in the hole.
Let me get in here. Nice. Dude, that riveter. Ooh.
This made things much easier.
So nice. We decided to put the thing on the ground, which sucks because I gotta get. Oh my god!
Doesn't look comfortable under there.
This is gross. I don't like the ground. Joe!
Use Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, come here. This way. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Joe. You old creeper. Is he rubbing my shoulders?
He's smelling you, too.
He's smelling my hair? Yeah.
Well, because we have to get it on this side. Pinch my fingers.
My eyes. Okay. This is officially terrible.
This is not a good camera angle either. It's dark. I don't know what's happening with you and Joe Biden.
Joe's touching me.
Max, are you safe?
I don't feel safe. You were a terrible criminal. You die, and you're reincarnated as Max Powell's camera.
Just some kind of lifelong abuse.
No! Or like really any of my things.
Here's your screwdriver.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet.
I just riveted the rear.
Yeah.
Meaning like that's in over there, but then this rivet hole is like an inch away from where it is on this frame.
It's curving around the front like it should. An inch away in what direction? There's probably multiple.
That way, like it needs to be pulled this way a whole bunch.
Oh, that moved a little.
Did it? But it's riveted. How can it move?
Put it in the right hole.
Yes, I know my hole. Oh, I see.
It might be turned.
It could slide quite a bit. These things have a little bit of a.
Well, and if it's pivots,
it moved considerably. Okay, I see what you.
Can you pull it? Oh, it's that much, huh?
Sacagawea. It's just got a little stretch to it now. Why did I start saying now at the end of everything I'm saying? Hey, give me that. Hey, give me that now. You give me that, you spider monkey.
Or
hey, that drift worked real nice.
Real nice.
Yeah, so satisfying. Give me that now. What you take from me? Yeah, these are still way off. But I'm just gonna say to hell with it, because my eyes. Because these ones fit here. Was there something that went there? Like there's like a plate or something almost.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what that is.
Hey, you need
I noticed a lot of people were asking if there was extra parts and you ignored them.
Oh yeah, I just ignore them. If I don't want to answer, if the answer to their question makes me look bad, I just don't reply. I just change the subject like a politician. Yeah, you see, when it comes to spare parts, or leftover parts, what you really want to consider are all the new parts that we bought. You see over here, we have, and then you just totally go off subject. What is this? It's like all of I-5 has been detoured all the way through here. Look at all these cars. This is like a backcountry road. None of these cars should be here. What is going on? It's the end of the world! Armageddon! Yeah, super weird. That quarantine zone seems to have a police officer or a state patrolman parked at it, like, round the clock. Super weird. Like, all I'm saying is, if it is as bad as the flu, right, then why are we having, like, crazy quarantine sites set up, right? That's just crazy. And I think it has to do with how infectious it is, just how easily it can spread, because it's sort of, you don't know if you have it until it's too late and you've already infected a bunch of people. I'm sure it's going to develop. I'm sure it's going to come to the point where like everybody has had the coronavirus at one point or time, and it's just a really bad one. And I'm sure it's something that everyone's going to end up getting. Maybe not everyone, but there will be a vaccine eventually, and hopefully not too much comes of it, but I don't know. You never know. So I am just putting this little end piece on the end of this video just because times have gotten so much more crazy just in the last week. I just want, at this point, there's been a lot more deaths in Washington State. There's been a lot more deaths in the United States. and around the world, of course. And currently, as it stands right now, I'm going to try to put this video out tomorrow. We are pretty close to full lockdown. I mean, we're not allowed to eat inside any restaurants. There's no gatherings of 50 or more, and they're talking about taking that down to 25. Everyone's been instructed to stay inside their homes at all times. It's becoming a hardship for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that can't go to work right now. For one, I think it's crazy how quickly this is developing. And two, I just want to encourage everyone to just hang out with your loved ones, spend some time inside, take care of your bodies. This is not just washing your hands. This is practice healthy eating, get some exercise. My gym is closed now. I can't even go to the gym, which is really terrible for me. I hate that. Need to find a way to stay fit and healthy over the next few months as this develops, because I worry about my mom. I worry about my wife's parents. I worry about my little brother, Joel. He is blind and deaf and has a compromised immune system always. So this is definitely something that, because it's so contagious, it's so easy to spread from one to another. Even if you're not within that risk zone, if you're like a 25 to 35-year-old, you might not even have really bad symptoms, but it's kind of our duty right now to just isolate ourselves from everybody. If you are young and you're not worried about getting infected yourself, it's still your civic duty right now to make sure that you're not a carrier or spreading it or making contact with other people. So just try to limit your exposure to other people. When it comes down to the grocery shopping and all of that stuff, just keep in mind who might be needing those groceries. You want to make sure you're not buying the store out and not leaving supplies for those that are immune compromised. Take a few trips to the store, stock up a little bit at a time. Don't go buy the whole store out. And when you see empty shelves, keep in mind that a lot of times it doesn't mean that the store is completely out of groceries. It just means that they can't keep up with the demands, the stocking. They can't restock. The store probably has plenty of food. So thank you to all the truck drivers out there, all the nurses, the doctors, the soldiers, the policemen, all the industry workers that are going to continue to work through all of this. You guys are the backbone. You're the ones that it's going to keep society running right now, so that everyone else can just stay home with their family, rest, and stay well. Don't take advantage of all those people's hard work. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and staying away from people as much as you can. Everyone stay healthy, get some work done this week, but don't forget to live. All right.